Hi viewers, I'm Sathyendra here. Uh, my channel's name is Sathyendra Film Critic. Please kindly subscribe for my channel, Sathyendra Film Critic. Thank you for the previous subscribers. I have reached about 3011 with your love and encouragement. Today we are going to talk about a film called Gandhara, which is basically a Kannada film and uh, dubbed into many languages. And we have already seen Gandhara, which came roughly about 2 years back. That was a tremendous film. Tremendous film. Yeah. But I don't remember all the scenes, scene by scene. But that film, I really loved it, and everybody loved it, and I've enjoyed it. And this film is much better than KGF. KGF, the story is very small, very small. Here, the canvas is very big, very big canvas. No, it's something like making a film like Ramayana or Mahabharata. So they are epic literature. So this film looks like a epic story. And again, this is directed by Rishab Shetty, same director, and played lead role by Rishab Shetty. Both direction and acting he has done to a great extent. Has performed superbly and has directed the film superbly. And here you see three sections in the film. One is about the ordinary tribals living in a forest, and the other side, the king's family, and another portion is Portuguese. Of course, the Portuguese portion comes only 5%. It's not elaborated. Um, the tribal people find a small child near a dry well. The child is an orphan, but everybody takes that child and actually nourishes the child, and take care of the child. So that is the child which will grow up as that Rishab Shetty's character. I think his name is Berpi or something like that in the movie. Rishab Shetty falls in love with the princess of the royal family, the other side of the forest. And even that princess start loving him, but her brother is a villain, a very bad character. He's always drinking. I don't know his name, but I think in the film, I think he's called as Rajashekara or Kulashekara, but he has performed very well. He has performed extraordinary. You know? He comes about 15 to 20 scenes. He's performed very well. And we have Rukmini Vasant. She looks so classic as a princess and so beautiful, so charming, so lovable. And we are reminded of how Maniratnam portrayed Trusha in Ponniyin Selvan. So her costumes are extraordinary. She looks so good and she performs very good. She dances very good. Everything fine. As far as the film goes, our Rishab Shetty falls in love with this princess. Actually, this princess is acting like she is loving him, but finally, she has got some wrong motives. Finally, Rishab Shetty kills her. We never seen in any films that a hero killing a heroine, but in this film it happens. But it looks good. It looks very logical. It looks very interesting. She's the only young lady in the film. Only young lady, only one lady. Now there are so many small characters are there, lady characters are there, but in that film the most prominent character is this princess, Rukmini Vasant. She does it very well, whether it is to perform or to walk or to fight, anything she has done. She has given life, and she looks absolutely like a devate. And this prince was killed by Rishab Shetty because he is coming to the tribal village and troubling all the people. And there's so many scenes like Panjurli. Panjurli is the native demigod of this tribal people. They look like Tayyam of the Kerala folk dance characters. So they all come and perform. They at the end. So the performance, the costumes are extraordinary. And many times the film they are speaking Tulu, and Tulu is spoken in North Canada, and also Konkan is spoken. But whenever this Tayyam or God comes, they speak in Tulu, but very fast, very fast. So it's actually advising that tribal people what to do next every time if there is a problem. The film is totally fantastic, and Rishab Shetty, extraordinary performance. I don't think at, at this present time, if anybody can replace him to do that character, you can't even think of one person. Maybe Amir Khan, maybe Kamala Hassan 30 years ago, when he was very young and energetic, Kamal Hassan. Otherwise, nobody can perform like him. So much performance and so much roaring, and he plays drums. The way he plays drums are also extraordinary. Extraordinary. Everybody in the audience will feel that they're playing the drum themselves. And there's a very interesting scene. Before the interval, actually they show a white horse. It is a forest horse. It's unpaddled. I mean, it's very naked. There's no paddle for the horse. One white horse comes running everywhere in the village market. Running on people like that. Very wild. This horse. Finally, Rishab Shetty stops it, and he will sit on that. That scene is excellent. Full white color horse, uh, very big horse. So that scene is very wonderful. And the fights are extraordinary. The fights are extraordinary. Before interval, there's a lovely fight. Even after the interval, there are about 3 to 4 fights. And Rishab Shetty has performed it so well. You can feel that is as good as Jackie Chan or as good as Bruce Lee, in his own style, very well choreographed by the stunt master. And this film, according to me, in my opinion, this film deserves this year definitely Oscar award for. I mean, not only for the actor, for the director, for costumes, for jewelry, for art direction, for editing, for re-recording, for music, and for songs. When I saw it in Hindi, the songs, the melody was missing, but in Tamil it came out very well. In Tamil, the melody came very well. In Hindi, it was missing. In Hindi, actually, 50% of the ethos was missing. What I got in Tamil, no, it was missing. It was not giving connection to me, through all the characters like that. Tamil, it was dubbed very well. And Manigandan, the actor, he dubbed for Rishab Shetty. And this film is shot for 254 days. There are almost 1,000 actors in the film. I don't know how he maintained. And all 1,000, they perform. All they perform. Of course, they may be in crowd or whatever, but the way they perform, it all looks so beautiful for the eyes. And 60% of the story happens in dark. I mean, night, very well photographed. They used that kind of torches, village torches and all. Uh, Beautiful. It's a lovely film. I think this film deserves 100% Oscar this year. Not one Oscar, about 8 to 9 Oscars, starting from dialogue writer to screenplay to fight for choreography, dance choreography, editing, costumes. It's a perfect film. And in the story, some Portuguese character comes. So you have a doubt whether this is a fiction or real life character, or it's from the history. But the one Portuguese fellow comes, but actually Portuguese came to India 400 to 450 years back. They came first, not British. So they came to get all the spices and all. They found out there's so much the spices. In this film, they show lot of spices. This tribal people are selling it in their own market and all. So that Portuguese section uh, is not in detail in the story, but the royal family story and the tribal story has come out very, very well. And the tiger comes, it's a CG tiger, and it comes and goes, but it's not not very exciting. It's not very exciting. And there are so many small creatures like civets, CIVET. It looks half like half cat and half rat. I don't know whether these animals they live in India, but it's a very, very rare animal. There were thousands of civets running like that in the film. Yeah, and they maybe brought it for the beauty of the scene, or to make you thrilled. But I thought that was not necessary. Yeah, that was not necessary. It doesn't add to the story. Otherwise, the film is totally enjoyable, and there are one or two comedy characters. One of the journalists asked me why there are comedy characters. I said there are comedy characters throughout Sanskrit plays. Famous Sanskrit place is called Vidushaka. This Vidushaka has got all the power to go and make fun of anybody, king, queen, minister, or anybody. So it's very common in Sanskrit plays. Also very common in Terukutu. There will be a Vidushaka. And also common in Shakespeare plays. We call him Fool. You take any Shakespeare play, there will be a character called Fool. No connection with the story, but he'll come and do some fun, or he will make fun of anybody in the story and go away. And what I thought was, there's a very famous film called Seven Samurai. In that film, there's an actor called Toshiro Mifune. He is the only Japanese actor whose name I know. He plays a very good role in Seven Samurai. Actually, he behaves like a very, very powerful and brave person, but actually he's not. He's not. He's acting like that. So that character has become extremely powerful. The same character, they brought it in Avesham. That character, they brought it in Avesham with Fahad Fazil. So there are some one or two characters like that. So definitely, Rishab Shetty also has seen great world movies and all. He might have been attracted, and he thought he will add some comedy. It doesn't disturb the story. This comedy characters are uh, from the tribals and also from the royal family. So it's divided. Like, it doesn't disturb the story. It's something like a situational comedy and all. And they're showing Portuguese, about it comes only 3% or something. One Portuguese character comes and he is demanding this tribal people, So these people have all spices in their village market, and he says, all you have to give it to me, you know, you know, you have to buy it from me, but you have to give it to me whatever you sow, like that. And that Portuguese portion is not explained in detail, and it comes only 5%. So we will be wondering whether it's fiction or reality, because Portuguese came first to India, not British. They came 400, 450 years ago. That part is not developed. Rukmini Vasant, she looks awesome. She looks awesome. She looks extraordinary. Very, very good costumes she wears, and very good selection. Every time comes, she performs very well. There is a lovely dance. And Rishab Shetty plays drums in one scene. That looks extraordinary. The way he plays drums, no? The performance is extraordinary. For that scene, you have to give him national award. In all the other scenes, he has acted very well. Whether it's an ordinary scene, whether it's a ferocious scene, or the fights are extraordinary. Extraordinary. There are about 3 to 4 fights in the film. All of them are very, very good. And this time, even for the fight master, you should give Oscar award. It's so good. It's as good as world class fights. World class fights. Something like Bruce Lee, something like Jackie Chan. So it's very, very good. Extraordinary photography, super editing, very good BGM, very good dialogues, and you can also see a little bit culture of North Canara in the interior forest. They have something. There's some two characters, like they call it in Kerala Tayyam. It looks like a Kathakali character, so they come and perform. So actually, they have to give advice to the tribal people. Finally, in last, they two come and some small two dances are there. That's very, 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 very attractive. Uh, you can't say there is something problem in this film. It's a thoroughly enjoyable film. But only thing is, as I told you, that civets coming, those kind of scenes could have been avoided, and they should have been cut it for another 20 minutes, trimmed it for another 20 minutes, then this film would have been an extraordinary film. And the heroine's brother, I don't know his name, the Hindi actor, very tall, performs very well. And our actor, Malayalam actor, Jairam is there. You can't say, he plays the prince's father. There is nothing much to perform, but he is there. One of our Tamil actor is also there, Sampath Ram, but we can't make out where he is because they all look black, very big beard and all. A lovely, lovely film. It's a wonderful film. Please watch it. And as I told you, I don't know who can perform that role. It's very, 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 very difficult. Maybe Shivaji Ganeshan, when he was 33, 35, he could have done it. Otherwise, at present, nobody can do it. Maybe Kamal Hassan at the age of 30, 35, he could have done this role. Or Vikram could have done 50% justice for this role if he had played Gandhara. Lovely music, lovely editing, lovely photography, lovely performance, very good locations. There is nothing to say something wrong about this film. Lovely film. Please enjoy it. I'm Sathyendra talking. My channel's name is Sathyendra Film Critic. Please subscribe it and follow it to your friends. Thank you.